Hello everyone. In this tutorial I will demonstrate how fast and easy it is to set up Rocket Mini Pool on Allnodes platform. For those who doesn't know what Rocket Pool is, I suggest to have a 9-minute read that we've prepared for you on the Allnodes website. It talks about what Mini Pool is and goes through workflow and some technical data. So let's begin. This is the main landing page on the Allnodes website. If you don't have an account already, you need to create one. The sign up process is pretty straightforward. I'm going to verify I am human. Once you logged in, you will find yourself inside Allnodes portfolio page. I'm not going to do an overview of the dashboard, but I must say it's very intuitive. Once you click this host button, you're being forwarded to this page. This is the list of coins currently supported by Allnodes. Choose Rocket Pool, and you will be brought to a landing page for the Rocket Pool. And we're just going to click Host a Mini Pool. And you're prompted with this screen where you can switch between mainnet and testnet. I'm going to do everything on testnet, so I'm going to switch to testnet. We'll click Proceed, and at this point we need to connect our wallet. Click Connect. Allnodes supports 3 types of wallets: the MetaMask, which is software-based, Trezor, and Ledger. We're going to launch mini pools with MetaMask. So when you connect your wallet to Rocket Pool network, you need to connect one that has at least 16 plus Ethereum and at least 155 RPL tokens. Let's choose MetaMask. In this new screen, we see that I have enough Ether and also more than enough RPL tokens. RPL tokens are staked as a collateral when you stake your 16 Ether with Rocket Pool. Click to proceed. Now in this screen, please select your time zone. I'm currently in California. Now let me choose Pacific Time, US, Canada. Once we click register, the MetaMask wallet automatically kicks in. It shows that you need to spend some money for transaction. In real life, that's going to happen as well. So guys, this is why you cannot do just with 16 Ether. You need slightly more, and actually substantially more sometimes, for the setup transaction, so be aware of that. Please confirm, and I wait for the confirmation. Try not to close this window until everything is confirmed. So step 1 is complete. Remember, we haven't done anything yet. We just registered MetaMask account with Rocket Pool network. Click Close. The next screen that pops up requires us to approve RPL tokens. In simple terms, this means that we allow RPL token to interact with Rocket Pool smart contract. Simply click Approve, and once again, MetaMask kicks in. And pay attention over here. Despite what is written here, you're not allowing Allnodes to spend your RPL tokens. In fact, what's happening is that approval is given to a Rocket Pool smart contract and not to Allnodes website. So please don't be alarmed by this particular screen in MetaMask. So we just click confirm, and as you can see, you're going to spend some transaction fees. We have to wait a little bit for the approval. Let's wait a bit. I suggest you don't close this window. The next step is to stake RPL as collateral. You can spend the full available balance, minimum stake, or custom. Now this is completely up to you. The more RPL you stake, the more rewards you will be getting for it. I will use minimum and click stake. Once again, MetaMask kicks in and we need to confirm the transaction fee. And step 3 is complete. You successfully staked 156 RPL tokens. Click Close. Now it's time to deposit 16 Ether. First, we need to choose a hosting plan. Click Host Mini Pool. Next, you need to click the yellow button. It says click here to resolve. Alright, so now we are prompted with a screen where you need to deposit 16 Ether or 32. I'll go with 16 and I click deposit. Important to mention, you will be prompted with the screen offering you to download your private mini pool keys. Having this key in your possession makes you independent of any service in the future. The next screen is about your estimate mini pool fees and slippage tolerance. It's an important step, so I suggest you take time to read it. Click deposit. The MetaMask kicks in, and we need to approve this transaction. Unfortunately, you pay every step of the way. Okay, so let's wait, and we're done. We successfully deposited our 16 Ether, and we click close. All right, so we're done. Click to resolve. Now, with this step, we request Rocket Pool to assign the second half of the deposit. It's like, hey guys, you promised me 16 Ether. If I deposit 16 of my own, can I have it? So we click request. And it will stay that way for at least 12 hours. So this is the longest part. Once you come back, you will see this final message that the node is waiting to be activated on Beacon Chain. The setup of Minipool is not cheap when gas prices are high. It can be as low as $500 altogether and as high as $3,000 or $4,000 in fees. Let me show you how a working and activated Minipool looks like inside Allnode's portfolio page. Here you see a Minipool that I created a few days ago for testing purposes. Over here you see that your validator is active and Minipool is staked. You can also see how many rewards you're getting and some other helpful info. What I want to show you now is how to withdraw the RPL rewards that you accumulate. To do that, you need to click over here and you will be prompted with this screen. You just click withdraw and pay transaction fees. Let's wait. And we're done. So this topic concludes everything you need to know to run your own Minipool on Allnode successfully. And I think it's an easy and game-like experience if you ask me. Thank you for watching.